Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Molechap here coming at you with another StarCraft commentary. We got game number 4 here, ladies and gentlemen. And there on your screen is Goodfriend, who is not Shark. That's Shark on your screen right now. I just wanted to clear up the fact that at the end of the last VOD, I confused myself twice. And I was looking at Shark versus Goodfriend, and I was like, oh, that must be Shark that I saw that I couldn't recognize. And it was actually Goodfriend, which was a little bit weird. So, I don't know why I did that, but, I didn't have the time to go back and, like, edit it or anything like that. So, anyways, we're gonna get into game number 4 right now. Apologies for the mix-up before. But, I'm gonna blame the pixels. I'm gonna blame the pixels again, that I think it's just, you know, too few pixels to recognize people's faces. But that's Shark right there. He's gonna be the Zerg player in the teal. Excuse me. Goodfriend is gonna be the green Terran. Goodfriend is anything but green, though, ladies and gentlemen. He is a very experienced player at this point. He's been to a finals, and it could have, actually, this could have been a fun situation. If it did get to like a Game 7 ace match, we could see Goodfriend versus Jelizerg or something like that. Would be kind of fun, since they met in the finals before. Jelizerg had won that, of course. Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna have a nice little TVZ here, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a fun one. But again, remember, there's a lot of pressure on, well, there's a lot of pressure on both players. This is the playoffs, but there's, I'd say, even more pressure on Goodfriend, since if he loses, they're out. His team is out of the playoffs. No more chances. So he needs to win in order to even like move it to another game for his team to be able to advance. They still have to win 3 games in a row and then win the ace match, of course. So I guess, which that makes 4 games in a row that they have to win. But you know, a little bit of pressure on Shark as well. You know, it's up to him to like try and close it out. You don't want to be the one that started the reverse all kill, or started the reverse all lose, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, we just got pretty standard stuff here going on. Well, actually, Shark's, he's going for a pretty fast pool with gas. So he's going for speedlings very, very quickly here. Goodfriend is going to come in here and scout it just as those lings are popping out. He sees the gas as well. He's started a second barracks. It looks like he started the second barracks before he actually even scouted that. This is very standard stuff for back in the day. You know, and again, we've kind of been watching, you know, I've been casting a lot of the older games from 2003, 4, 5, but then we've watched some other less old games, but still old games on like my live stream. And so I don't know, it's just kind of cool to kind of see the different metas during the different eras. 2006, I feel, is like kind of an era that I actually almost know the least about at this point, because I've been doing so many of these old school games from 2002, 3, 4, 5. And then on the live stream, we end up watching a lot of, because, you know, it's hard not to click on Jadong, you know, or Stork. And so we end up watching a lot of 2007 to 11 games on the live stream. So this is like the missing era where, what, that is a Hydralisk den? What is going on? What is it's not a lurker rush because there's no lair. He's down to 1 on gas. He apparently got the Zergling speed, and now he's getting Hydralisks as well. This is what is Shark doing? He's doing 1 base Hydralisks. Okay, was that just a head shake that we saw from one of his teammates? They must have known this was his plan, though. And he's using the speedlings to zone out potential scouts, so he's not going to see this coming. It might just be some sort of crazy 1-hatch Ling Hydra all-in. Low, he's going to try. Nope, he doesn't get the SCV. He's forced to fall back here. There's the KTF coach being like, oh my god, what is happening? This is craziness. And he's pushing in here. He's got a handful of Hydralisks. And I mean, you know, theoretically, Ling Hydra is a good combo, but it's just never seen. The Hydra's just so bad against Marines. Here he comes in, though. He's got the Lings on the front. He's trying to target down the Hydras, but the Lings get a nice surround. He actually kills the front Ling to get a door open so he can move through there. And now Goodfriend is actually in serious trouble. It was a good option to hold that front door, but he just wasn't expecting a one-hatch rush. He was expecting some Speedlings into, and there was a look of shock on the face of the KTF coach as he sees that his team might be eliminated already in 4 games, in the 4th the quickest. Ladies and gentlemen, there's Hydras and Lings running around his base. He's just rallying stuff forward. He's only making 3 larvae. I mean, well, he's making 1 larva at a time. Just a larva off 1 hatchery. He's just rallying stuff forward. I don't know if he's gonna be able to kill enough stuff, though, actually. SCVs are beefy. If he can get some SCVs in between the 1 Marine, but there's no SCVs mining. He's not mining at all. He's not mining at all. And it looks like KTF is on the verge of just being completely eliminated here in a 4-0 sweep by MBC game. This is kind of crazy. He's trying to get back to mining. Excuse me, trying to get back to mining now, but he's just losing SCVs left and right as they're trying to battle these Zerglings. He does have a couple Marines. If he can get those Marines in his mineral line, he might be able to protect them long enough to actually kill the Lings. Everyone's looking intently down at the monitors they have in their team little dugouts and seeing what's going to happen. There's only a couple Lings that if he can stabilize from this, if he can stabilize, he can come back because 2 barracks Marine production. He still has a number of SCVs actually. But he's losing some now. Where's it? His barracks aren't doing anything. His barracks he doesn't have any money. He's not producing Marines until just now. He just started one. But I was like, oh, he can still come back because he can still make Marines. But then I realized, no, there's no flashing lights there. Sea Shield is like looking intently. He turns away from the camera there, but he knows that this is a nightmare situation for him as a fellow Terran player. And the 1 Marine comes in, and it's gonna be back in the mineral line. It's gonna go down. He kills the Marine. Another one pops out as well, though. He almost wanted to maybe, you know, wait until he had enough minerals for 2 Marines at once. Oh, no, he didn't block that Marine in time. Oh, no, this is just falling apart. There's been so many chances for Goodfriend to try and do some sort of crazy micro miracle and pull things off, and he just has not pulled off those miracles. Goodfriend has always been a solid player, but he hasn't been a miracle worker. Lifting all of his buildings off into the air in protest right before he GG's. And Shark has done it, ladies and gentlemen. Shark has taken game number 4 with a 1 hatchery Speedling Hydralisk all-in. I can't believe I said those words together. I don't think I've ever seen that build before in my life. And, you know, it's the kind of thing that, like, Tastoses joke about in their ASL casts. Like, once upon a time, people did crazy stuff like Ling Hydra all-ins from 1 base. And, oh, man, KTF is just heartbroken. The entire season of gameplay, to get into the finals and get into the playoffs, rather, and then just they go out 0-4 and are eliminated. But that means that MBC game is going to advance, and I'll just go ahead and bring up the stuff that I had before again. So again, this is round 1, and so MBC game hero versus KTF. MBC game, even though they were technically slightly lower in the rankings there, they're going to take the victory, and they're going to go up against STX Seoul in the next series. So that series I'll be starting very soon. Hope you enjoyed this one in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope you're all doing well and having happy holidays. Take care, and thank you very much for watching. GG.